Presentation number 11. The element of information. Critical thinking is thinking about your thinking to make it better and adopting traits that make it possible. All thinking consists of 8 fundamental elements. Mind your P's and Q's to avoid the CIA. Information. The 5th fundamental element we will cover is that of information. All attempts to reason, to figure something out, utilize information. In a sense, everything we've covered already is information. Purpose is information. The concepts we utilized are a form of information. The questions we ask are often aimed towards seeking more information or understanding the information we have gathered more deeply. But in terms of an element of critical thinking, the information I'm speaking about is the data or the experiences that we gather and utilize to draw inferences from. We gather this kind of information to help us solve our problem, to achieve our purpose. Can you reason without utilizing any information at all? Again, we are left with an empty mind, nothing by which you can use to figure anything out. To solve problems, to figure things out, we need data. With enough information, you can determine an unknown, such as in an algebra problem, when you have enough information to solve for x. With enough information, trends may be revealed. If I know that over the course of a week, the same aircraft part is failing across a fleet, it might be wise to ground the whole aircraft fleet and examine this part on every aircraft to see if it is defective. If I'm going on vacation, I would need to gather all kinds of information to ensure a successful trip. Maps, the location of hotels, the best tourist spots, the places to avoid. I should gather sufficient information to address my purpose of having a smooth vacation. You're now more than halfway through the elements of reasoning. Can you use the memory trick to recall them all? Can you mind your P's and Q's to avoid the CIA? You may find this memory trick useful, or devise your own. That might even be better. You know what is memorable to you. You could arrange the letters in any manner or create memorable images, or perhaps you're able to recall these concepts without using these tricks at all. I've also repeated the definition of critical thinking at the top of each of these presentations. By now, it has either become familiar to you or perhaps you're ignoring it, glossing over it. Can you define what critical thinking is? It would probably be better if you used your own formulation. Paraphrase the definition in such a way that is most meaningful to you. We've seen how information is an important element of reasoning. The next element, inference, is closely related. We'll explore that next in the 12th presentation.